So we're here with John Schaefer, one of the founders of Bimmerfest, and the first question we got for you is, how was Bimmerfest started?
Well, Bimmerfest started in 1999 when the internet forums for BMWs started to pick up steam. We decided to host a get-together, a gathering, if you will, of BMW owners at Cutter Motors, which I was the general sales manager of at the time. And so I got the permission of Mr. Cutter, and we had about 150 BMWs show up the first year.
So today, how many people show up today? How many cars and how many attendees?
We're expecting somewhere in the neighborhood of 1,800 to 2,000 BMWs to show up tomorrow, and the attendees somewhere in the neighborhood of 5,000 to 6,000. Wow. When you add in the people from Santa Barbara that show up.
How many vendors and sponsors do you expect to have around here?
Well, we have approximately 60 vendors this year. It's the most we've ever had.
And what are you planning on changing or doing next year, even for Bimmerfest?
You know, people often ask, what are we going to do because the show keeps growing? You know, where are we going to move it to? Because we're reaching capacity, it seems, every year. There's been rumors that, you know, casinos in Las Vegas have invited us to take the show there. There's other places in Santa Barbara. We may stay here at Earl Warren Showgrounds. This year's really going to kind of be the bellwether year to determine where we're going to go next year.
Which vendor or new product line or anything that you've seen already coming out or have talked to for this show are you most excited about, or is there any specific ones that you're really excited about? I'm
really excited about the new M3s. I haven't really had too much experience looking at them this year so far. And the new 1 Series, the coupes, it's a fabulous new product offering, and I think it's going to be a big hit at this year's show.
How does Bimmerfest influence the BMW community, in your opinion?
You know, it's become apparent to many people, and they've actually reported this back to me, that if you're a vendor in this segment of the tuner world, that Bimmerfest has become more important than SEMA, which is obviously the pinnacle of tuner gatherings. It's pretty amazing. It's almost like the who's who of the tuner world or the vendor world at Bimmerfest now.
What are your opinions on modifications, or what are your own preferences about modifications?
Well, you know, it's funny. I have a pair of twins. My kids are graduating high school this year. They're going to be 18, and they make fun of me because you know, I'm 48 years old almost, and I drive a modified E36 M3, and you know, I like mods. I like subtlety. I don't like to be overstated, but I think, you know, the BMW vehicle as they come, especially the M's, are pretty well set up from the factory, but there's always things you can do to tweak them to make them a little bit better.
So what have you done to your own vehicle?
Well, my car's got custom suspension. I've got springs, sway bars. It's been lowered. I've got strut bar. I've got, oh gosh, let me think for a second. I've got the UUC RSC 36 exhaust. My car's really loud. Everybody knows I'm coming from a mile away. What else? I haven't done really any engine mods. I did the clutch delay valve, eliminated that from my hydraulic line so that I can scratch second gear and third gear if I really want to.
So you're definitely a modifier.
Oh yeah.
In your opinion, since day one, from the first one that you talked about, the first Bimmerfest, and to today's Bimmerfest coming up, how do you feel it's changed, and what are the changes you've seen? It's
just been overwhelming, the acceptance or the embracement of this event by the community. You know, the first year, like I said, we had 100 people, and the second year it was like 300 or 400 people, and it's been growing exponentially year after year. And it really humbles me to have been a part of this and to just watch it bloom. You know, it's just awesome. It's, you know, the ultimate driving machine. Well, this is like the ultimate experience for BMW owners, or at least it seems that way.
Okay, John, I appreciate your time. Thanks again.
My pleasure. You can do it another time.